Oh!
She also knows it's never gonna happen. Aside from that, too, she thanked me because I knocked out the dude out in sparring. I knocked him out in my 11th fight. And then I brought up the story of when I first met her. Offensive. And it's divided for a reason.
Dropped. I didn't get knocked out.
Nah.
You know, from the footage that people be posting, oh, I got dropped and I was laying there one. I probably never been hit with like a bare knuckle before, and that's what happened. But as I got back up, I sparred another guy just because I'm a woman sparring against some men, and then it happened one time. It didn't deter me from sparring other men. That happened when I was going for my second world title.
The boxing world was thrown into controversy when Rolando Romero allegedly leaked sparring footage that appeared to show Claressa Shields getting knocked down while training with a male partner. The clip surfaced shortly after Shields publicly claimed she could defeat Romero in a fight.
Before we fought, I don't care what you're talking about. You, my ass is not, listen, you know, I don't think there's a lot of men that can beat me.
Shit, I'm with you.
No, you're not. Because when you was interfering for court,
I'm with you. No, I was talking about shit. No, I'm just saying.
What you saying?
Let me ask you a question. Is there a male champion, regardless of weight,
Yep.
that you believe you can
I beat Rolly. He's a world champion. Rolly Ramirez. Do you agree or disagree? Speaking out, never hold your peace.
I agree. I'm with you.
Do you watch boxing? Have you ever seen Rolly?
Romero reportedly shared the video of a sparring session where Shields was dropped by a young boxer. In response, Shields strongly defended herself and said she could defeat Romero quickly, arguing that he lacks real power and polished boxing skills.
He's that and beat that. Rolly can't box nothing like me. It don't matter about no power. You don't have no skills. So next time Rolly come to my inbox, just know, yeah, I'm really about that. And I will show up where you at and show you what's up. He like, oh, you're not better than me and I'm not better than you. I'm just telling you that all of the greats have been dropped. I got a video of all your favorite fighters getting dropped. Rolly, congratulations. You got knocked out. Shut up. Shut up. You got knocked out in a real fight. Foreign. You got knocked out for real. So hush your mouth. Shakur beat your ass. Ryan beat you up. Tiafimo beat you up. Devin Haney walk you. Everybody like, who is Rolly? The dude who Tank knocked out. And when I see Rolly, I want you to keep that same energy you have over that enemy.
The alleged footage quickly sparked debate among fans and critics, with many questioning Shields' bold statement that she could beat any male fighter.
I'm a two-time Olympic gold medalist, undisputed champion. I think people get it kind of, they always say, oh, you know, a woman can't beat a man. I spar with men. And I mean, I drop men. I bust men nose. I beat men up all the time. You know what? Power for power isn't a question, because what is boxing? Boxing is a sweet science. It's not about strength. You know, it's not about strength, because people were saying Christina Hammer was stronger than me. They were saying all these girls were stronger than me, but did you not see the head movement that I had during the fight? See the defense, the offense, the traps I set. If I was to get in there with a man, I would do a lot more of that. And I do have some power. I'm not going to say I'm stronger than them, but if I set up the right shot with the right...
Shields later explained that she was not knocked out. According to her, she was only knocked down during sparring, which she said is a normal part of training in boxing.
Sparring with men and one of the men dropped you, I'm like, oh, they not taking it easy on her. Like, she really in there banging with him.
Well, I love that you brought that up, right? And I'm going to speak on this briefly. Out of 19 years out of my whole boxing time, I've been dropped twice. Both in a week of each other. First week was by that guy, who you talking about, who gloves was worn and he barely had no padding in them, right? And then the next week, when I fought my world championship fight against Hannah Gabriels. Those are the only two times in my career where I was dropped. Ever. So now that we're speaking about that, this dude that I sparred was a nobody, right? And everybody's somebody, but he was a nobody. I already had pieced him up the week before, and I hate that people think, and then, so you said it correct, I got dropped.
She also responded to critics by claiming that the male boxer who dropped her had removed the padding from his gloves, making them closer to bare knuckle and far more dangerous than usual sparring gloves.
I go up to the guy myself, and I grab his gloves, and I'm like, what the hell? It's literally nothing in them. It's like worn gloves. It's literally no padding. So now, me as a fighter who's been doing this all my life, I done sparred against the biggest and the heaviest men you can think about. I've never been dropped, wobbled, or none. So now to get dropped like that, it was like something is up, and it was something with his gloves. I don't have to lie about that.
Listen, you don't have to make no excuses. It was a man. You
It don't-
don't
matter. They be coming for you. No, but it don't matter though, because since the time I was 11 to now.
Shields added that after the knockdown, she immediately got back up and continued training. She even sparred with another male fighter for several rounds afterward, saying it was just one moment in a regular session.
Highly ranked at 140 pounds, 147 pounds. And then when I got out, I sparred the first guy first who dropped me. He dropped me like in the third, fourth round. He got out. I sparred Harold 4 rounds, and then he got in with Harold.
However, some critics disagreed with her explanation about the gloves. They argued that the knockdown happened because of technical mistakes, saying even smaller male fighters can hit with much more power than most female opponents.
That his gloves were tempered, right? And that this nonsense, it was ridiculous, right? I was just listening to her. But the fact that the gloves didn't drop you, it's the bad technique of Claressa Shields. When she punched, she hooked with a hooker and dropped the right hand. She always overloads on punches, and she got hit by a man, a smaller man, and got dropped with big gloves. Can you imagine if that same punch would have landed with 8 or 10 ounce gloves by that same smaller man? She would have been out. As it is, she was on the ground for a few seconds, straight on her back with headgear and oversized gloves. Stop with the nonsense. You can't beat a man. So stop trying to emulate, act, and talk like a great man and just be the greatest woman of all time like you say you are, because I think you're great, and in the women's side of things, you are.
Before her exchange with Romero, Shields had already made several bold claims. She previously called out fighters like Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, and even Gennady Golovkin.
Like, if I was to say, like, which is the guy I think I could beat up, I think I could beat up Keith Thurman.
Really?
I really do. I think I could beat up Keith Thurman, even though, you know, they like, oh, you know, he beat Sean Porter. I think I could beat Sean Porter too. You know, skill-wise and just strength-wise. I think that they may be stronger than me, but their boxing abilities isn't like mine. Triple G, he's older now, but I can give Triple G a run for his money. I give him a run for his money.
Well, you did say you want to fight Keith Thurman, and who was the other person? I forgot.
Recently?
Not recently, but
no.
over the
So
years.
look, they asked me questions and I answered them. The question a long time ago was, who is a male fighter I think I could beat in a boxing match? Mm-hmm. I said Sean Porter and Keith Thurman. Mm-hmm. Why? I like their boxing skills. They both big, strong men. I respect both of them. But when I look at how they box and how I'm boxing, I'm like, man, if I can shake and bake and go to the body and do my little stuff, I feel like I'm better skilled than them. Am I stronger than them? No. But, I mean, have I really ever been stronger than a lot of people? It's like, strength is not my...
Throughout the debate, Shields has continued to stand by her confidence and belief in her abilities, even as critics say she may be pushing those claims too far.
These guys are so intimidated that I'm just so strong and so confident and so great at what I do. They're intimidated that they think, like, dang, if I was to fight her, she could probably beat me up. That's intimidating for a man. I don't go around like, oh, I'll beat up these men. What's up with you, Charlamagne? You want to fight? You want to fight DJ Envy? What's
Claressa, you're not going to win. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to happen. You can be the best female boxer. You can have all the moves in the world. You don't possess the power a man has. If Keith hits her one good time, her emotions are going to take over. She's not going to be boxing anymore. She's going to be swinging all wild because she's upset. I wish some women would help her and explain to her, look, it's not going to happen. Don't you know the strongest female bodybuilder is weaker than the weakest man bodybuilder? Don't hold back. It's over for her. It is over. There's no chance in the world. Claressa, time is ticking. If I were you, I would call this fight off.